Hey everybody, Neil here. Just a quick video on the Lyman Ultimate Reloading System. I got this one from Midway USA, which is the only place I could find this particular setup. It's not even on the Lyman's website. Comes with a lot, so I just took a reloading class. I just started, so I was starting from scratch, so I needed a lot, and this seemed like a cost-effective way to get a bunch of equipment. You can see in the picture there, and then I'll zoom in here. I'll try and add this to it too. So you get the brass All-American 8 reloading press, the Gen 6 powder system, the universal trimmer, Pro 1200 turbo tumbler, a die voucher, the 50th edition reloading handbook, case prep, multi-tool, bench wrench, the Easy Prime hand priming unit, quick slick case lube, the Magnum inertia bullet puller, stainless steel calipers. So I've got it all right over here. There's the brass All-American bench press. Now I don't have on it, you can see the dark triangle here. There is a priming system that would go on this, and it's a tube that comes up right here, and a lot of other people have talked about it. It's kind of in the way, you know, when you're working, you're gonna have to reach around. And since it comes with the Easy Primers hand priming tool, I just do them by hand that way and don't use that primer, and that leaves the front of the press all open. I've got my press located because I don't have a good location. I've got it mounted on these Frankfurt Arsenal reloading stands. These are pretty nice. I got these off, it's that Natchez. I tell you what, those guys ship those things out really quick to me, but they were on sale for I think $29, so I got two of them. And when I'm making rounds, I have my scale over here, and then I use the bench press here, bench press. And I tell you what, they're plastic, but they're pretty sturdy. The thing doesn't really move. I haven't had a problem with it trying to tip over or anything like that. Here's the things that come with it. So you get the reloading press, which I'll probably call a bench press 100 times more. You get this little wrench, which is actually pretty handy when you're trying to adjust a die here in the middle, and you can't quite get it to twist with your fingers. You can break it loose with this. You get the universal trimming, case trimming tool, and it comes with all the inserts for the different size cases. You get the case working tool. This is hollow inside, so there's reamers, two reamers, two cleaners, the inside reamer like that, and the external case reamer if you need it. They screw in. You switch them all around. You get the stainless steel dial caliper. You get a universal case stand. You get the Next Gen 6 scale, which is really neat. I like it. You calibrate it, you put in how many grains of powder you want, and you hit go. Or what I use the auto feature, and you hit go. When you take it off the plate, dump it into the casing, you set it back down, it automatically refills it while you're getting the next case ready to fill. So I think it works out pretty well. I've only had to add or dump powder a couple of times with my powder trickler, which does not come with the kit. You get the bullet puller. I've used that. And you get the Lyman 1200 case tumbler, and that works really well. It doesn't come with, that's some the corn media in it. Those are 38 caliber cases in there, but I've done, you can see that coffee can was full of 9mm. I've done that and more, plus those 38 special cases. And that thing works real well. I tell you what, even with that stuff, having done a few hundred cases, it only takes about an hour. I run it 3 or 4 hours, but in an hour, everything looks pretty shiny in there. Spoon does not come with it. I found it comes with this lid. You can keep the lid on it and dump it into another container and shake it out. But of course, most of the cases still have the some of the media in it. So what I do is I leave it running, and I'll take a scoop out like this and hold it against the screw. And then when it gets down, I'll just take each case out and hold them and then dump, and then, you know, I don't keep throwing them right back, but I hold them against there, and then I take them out that way. That way they're all full of, I mean, they're all clean of the media. This is the first 59 millimeter rounds I already made, or actually that's 100 of them. I made 40 to try out, and then came back and I made this 100. It's a lot of stuff to get you started. It's almost everything you need except the dies, really, and of course the brass, bullets, and powder, but primers. But other than that, it's just about everything you need. I did get in my messy room the Lyman trickler, and then I've bought a bunch of the headspace gauges for the different calibers. Like that, but other than the dies, really you've got everything to get started here. It was about $560 for all this. I added it up off the website, you know, each item, what they were charging, and it would have been $850 altogether for all these parts individually. So pretty good deal. This particular one is only on Midway USA that I've seen. If you're looking to start out and get everything at once, this is a good setup. You can get these extra turrets. They're not free, but that way you can set your dies once, and then you just swap the turrets out, and the dies are pretty much all set next time you go, so you just swap the turrets. So I've got 9 millimeter here. I'm going to put 380s here. Those are 45, and I'll put my 38 357s over there. And then I'll have a third turret that'll do rifle dies. Thanks for watching the video, and you guys have a good day at the range.